Dragons are powerful, mythical creatures, typically depicted as gigantic, flying serpents or other reptiles with magical, spiritual, or supernatural qualities. Most dragons are distinguished between the winged Western dragons or Eastern dragons. In Greece, the word draken, from which the English word was derived, was used originally for any large serpent. Western dragons are depicted as large reptiles that often possess bat-like wings. In early European literature, dragons can have a variable number of legs, none, 2, 4, or more. Modern depictions of dragons tend to be larger than their original representations, which were often smaller than humans, and are generally considered to have 4 legs. Dragons are often seen as evil, dangerous beasts that bring destruction and death, and are often associated with the devil. Dragons are proud and greedy creatures in myth that love gold and other valuables. They often make their home on cliffs or in deep caverns. Dragons were known to prey on humans, especially young maidens. Heroes often set out to slay these monsters, usually to rescue a captive, steal valuables, or gain glory. Western dragons are often depicted with an elemental ability to breathe or belch fire from their mouths. In more modern depictions, Western dragons may breathe different things, like poison or ice. Eastern dragons are more snake-like, and many are depicted with thorns or manes. In general, they do not have wings compared to the Western types. However, whether they have wings or not, they are considered swift and majestic flights. Oriental dragons are also depicted in different shapes, colors, and sizes, some resembling fairies from other cultures, although red and gold are commonly depicted. Eastern dragons are generally portrayed as benevolent and wise beings who share their knowledge and bloodline with humans, though there are exceptions. Oriental dragons have some form of magic or other supernatural powers and are often associated with wells, rain, and rivers. Dragons are capable of human speech or even the ability to speak all languages. They are long-lived, living for hundreds or thousands of years. Dragons are associated with wisdom and often said to be wiser than humans. In Chinese mythology, dragons are often seen as symbols of good luck, and ancient emperors often claimed a connection to these almost sacred creatures. Only the emperor of China could wear a dragon robe decorated with such a creature. In Greek mythology, dragons were often guardians of divine places and objects. In Homer's Iliad, Agamemnon is described as having a blue-colored dragon motif on his sword belt and a 3-headed dragon emblem on his breastplate. In Egyptian mythology, a giant serpent known as a Pep or Apophis was the divine being and mortal enemy of Ra, which could be considered on the same level of power as a dragon. In Norse mythology, there were snake-like worms with only one pair of arms or legs. Dragon heads often decorated Viking longboats to strike fear into their enemies during raids.